really bad with Korean names.
Yeah, me too.
Like horrible.
Oh, sorry. My name is James, so you have to pronounce it the biblically accurate way.
Okay, so this is the thing. I don't know. I'm like literally illiterate. So my mom has been teaching me the alphabet all week, and I'm like acting like a 2-year-old. We're like reading posters on the train, being like, Yuri.
안전벨트. Yeah. Yuri.
And I'm like,
Where is it
"Ooh."
labeled 안전벨트?
I don't know.
On your car.
Yeah, maybe in the car. All right, guys, welcome back to the Side Dish Podcast. I'm your host, Aaron Shin, joined as always by my co-host, Jay Lee.
Hey.
Joined by our good friend, James Chung.
Hey.
And our spare...
Your spare friend.
And our very special guest, Sylvia Kim, my friend from college, is here visiting Korea. Hi, Sylvia.
Hola.
Hola. Oh, shit, you put the Mr. Rogers cardigan on? Damn, dude. All right. So Sylvia's visiting Korea for the first time since before the pandemic. So how's Korea hitting this time?
Honestly, I'm getting stared at a lot less, which is kind of nice.
Okay, good.
I think there's more foreigners.
Uh-huh.
And last time I came, it was right after the summer where I was at the beach all summer and people were just like...
Because you were like scantily
so dark.
clad.
No, just like dark.
Oh, yeah, you get dark. You're a dark Asian.
I'm like, yeah, a poor farmer girl.
Yeah. Same with Jay.
Yeah, I'm a dark one.
Yeah. And what have you been doing? Just because you're here with your family, so you can't you're not going clubbing or anything, I guess.
No, I think I'm going to go this weekend.
Nice. Do you have other friends in Korea?
Not really.
Okay, so I guess we'll go with you.
Cool.
Will oblige.
Which club are you trying to go to?
Oh, I had a list. I found it on RA.
Okay.
I forget what it's called.
Wait.
And then...
Oh, yes, keep going. But I also know nothing about Sylvia, so I have a series of questions in my head.
Yeah, so Sylvia and James are complete strangers. Sylvia met Jay at Andrew and Val's wedding a few months ago, but only for like maybe an hour, 2 hours tops. So it's not like...
We hung out a little.
I'm saying collectively, it's like you
Yeah.
guys exchanged probably like 30 words.
Yeah. Maybe like 20
so I
minutes.
mean, James, if you want to go ahead and interview Sylv,
Well,
that's cool.
Here's the thing. Sylvia walks in, and there's a lot of good banter, and I'm just like, guys, we got to hold it for the podcast. I don't know about you. I'm taking a moment of silence. And in that moment of silence, I realized I know nothing more about Sylvia from before she walked in and after. Where are you from?
Grew up in the suburbs of Chicago.
Oh, damn. We talking like Vernon Hills or like...
Literally.
Oh, hell yeah.
What the fuck? Wait, how do you know that?
Portillo's my friend.
This
Anyway.
is why James loves banter, because it's just an opportunity for him to flex like how much random knowledge he has. James has a lot of knowledge. He's a very smart
No.
person.
Can I tell you
so
something? That's like the one suburb I always bring up, and I hoped one day it would stick, and today was the day. You saw it here live, folks.
miraculous. Is there a big Korean community out there? Is that kind of how you know?
No, but you know what we are known for? We have 3 separate Panda Expresses in our one town.
Wow.
Yeah.
So big Chinese community.
Yeah.
No, we just love our franchises.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Vernon Hill.
I
Vernon Hills.
yeah. So David Dobrik's from there, and he was like a
He's like a YouTuber,
he
right?
was a YouTuber. He was a big YouTuber.
Oh, I'm a lot older than him.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, listen, we
Your
don't.
street cred just went down like 30
But I just
points.
like, I mean, you could drop other parts of Chicago, but I always like to throw a place marker because people will say Chicago and then, or even like
Sure.
DC,
Right,
and then they're
right.
actually from like Central Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that where you're from?
I'm from near DC.
See, you did it yourself. You're from near DC.
Well,
Just say where you're
Central
from.
Virginia.
I qualify near DC.
You're from DMV.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways, well, I'm glad that one worked. Anyways, let's move on. I know everything I need to know.
I'm sure you have other questions for Sylvia. It's also funny you just mentioned that you're like, oh, I'm way older than David Dobrik, because in my head, Sylvia, you are forever like a year younger than me in college and like just an 18-year-old kid. You know what I mean? Like fresh from Chicago in Boston. It's so funny because we went to BU together. So all like the sort of transplants that aren't from the East Coast just fucking hated Boston, and I feel like we bonded over that. Do you know what I mean?
It's a hateable city.
It's such a hateable fucking city.
Yeah.
But you quickly found your crew, I want to say. Like, you had a pretty solid...
I had a bunch of different crews.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Are you a mixer of crews, or do you like to like?
No.
No, she flits around. Yeah.
I do not. Combine them.
Jay,
yeah.
I was like a rebel, and for years I was in a different crew with Jay.
I know, and he wouldn't introduce us.
And I was like, and Aaron and I were both pissed from other sides of the tracks, and so eventually we just did it ourselves.
We actually met without Jay, and then when Jay found out, he was probably like, "How did this happen?"
Well, actually, no, we met while Jay was there, but it was by accident.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We met at Lost and Found.
At brunch, yeah.
Yeah.
And as soon as Aaron started buying me brunch bourbon shots, I was like, this guy is crazy, and
I love
there's
it.
going to be a long and storied friendship.
Yeah.
It was fun. Yeah, you were with Chuck, too. So it helped that you were sitting with our friend Chuck.
Was it in
because
Korea?
Yeah. It's like a whiskey bar.
There's
in
a
El Chido.
Chuck. There's like a guy named Chuck
Our friend
in
Chuck owns
Korea.
a
An
restaurant,
American guy named Chuck.
up the street, and he
Wow.
actually lives in that window right there.
He can hear us talk about
he
it
can
right
literally
now.
hear us right now if you want.
We should write like a bunch of posters and put it in the window.
Wait, okay, so how did Aaron pitch this podcast to you? Because walking in, you clearly
Yeah,
almost
that's
didn't
a
even
good
know
question.
you were in a podcast.
No. I think I deliberately didn't ask many questions because why like have this preconceived notion walking into it.
But she
No
did have
research.
a preconceived notion because you walked in and you're like, I was kind of expecting there to be like a production.
No. As in like
They're
I thought
fans.
I was really hoping that or the worst case scenario would be like, oh, you actually have like tons of listeners.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna
Worry
come
not.
off.
Yeah, don't you worry your
Like,
little head.
Okay. So I can be insufferable and everyone like in the dozens of people will know that I'm insufferable.
But if they're fans of the show, they're going to be fans of you, Sylvia.
Wow.
I mean, it's a transitive
Everyone's
law.
been gassing me up today. I went to the Jimjubang and the like scrub lady was being so fucking nice to me. I was like, I'm not even going to tip you. When you get it done in like Jersey or whatever, they fucking are ruthless. They're like in the crevices of your body and you're like laying down on that plastic ass
Yeah.
murdery bed. And you're so literally vulnerable.
But she was gassing you up. She was like complimenting you, or just.
She said I had a lot of hair, which I will take as a compliment.
It's definitely a compliment. You do have a lot of hair.
Wait, was this? Never mind. I mean, so
I did a lot today. That was just this morning.
Okay, take us through the day.
Yeah,
Walk
take
us through the day.
I met this woman on the way to the bathhouse who was like this. She owned a beautiful gallery in a hanok, and she also was like so fucking. She's like, "Let me take your picture. You look so nice today." Like da 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 da, and then tried to basically be like, "Oh, I don't have a daughter, but my son won't get married. He lives in Seattle." And I was like, "Okay, gotta go now."
Oh shit! Do you have a boyfriend right now?
No,
Oh,
Where do you live?
You should have totally
New York.
yes-anded that.
I was hoping Seattle.
yeah, but thank you. I feel like the world is just like, we like you today,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna
you
go
should,
with
you
it.
should move to Korea. Fuck New York. Basically, I'm trying to. My agenda is to get all my Korean American friends to move to Seoul. That'd be fun. And honestly, every single homie that's rolled through is like, this is awesome. I totally want to come back. And I feel like you're gonna have that experience too. So
I'm gonna have to learn to read.
you do need. Oh yeah, you're illiterate.
I'm illiterate.
So how's that going? Your mom's teaching you the characters and
Yeah,
stuff.
the alphabet. So I'm like, I don't know if we said this earlier, but I'm like reading letter by letter, like on posters, like the copy, and just looking like a fucking idiot.
That's the way you learn. You read everything while you walk around.
I still do that.
I still.
I'll be like kalbi and be like, oh shit, I know what that is.
The craziest is when you see something and you're like, chi to something something. What the fuck is that? And then you realize cheese is just cheese.
Yeah.
That should happen.
The
a
loan
lot.
words always trip me up too, actually.
Yeah.
Especially at Italian restaurants. Potaga, papadelli. I'll do exactly that. I'll like read it out loud 4 times. Be like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is this
Yeah,
dish?
yeah, for sure. Coincidentally, it is 한글 날.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
shout out
So-
King's Hejong.
Yeah.
That's
Hell
why
yeah.
you guys can do this today.
Coming in clutch, honestly. Very needed national holiday for me.
I mean, we had
personally.
2 holidays last week. I actually feel like there's too many holidays in the beginning.
Oh
of the
my
month.
god, my mom said that you sound like a boomer.
Well, just also because I'm in the busy season of work, and so last week I did take those 2 days off.
I remember they went on Tuesday. the president just like last minute decided to make it a national holiday.
Yeah, right. It wasn't a holiday in years before.
And my friends, when I was like seeing my high school friends last week, but they were like, wait, they could just like decide to make a national holiday.
They did that with Juneteenth.
Yeah,
After the George Floyd murder.
You sound upset about
no,
it.
see, but like this one was purely a PR stunt. Like,
Well, same.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
no, but I mean that in terms of like
No, because people wanted
this was
to be
not like a
holiday, for sure.
timely. This was not like a timely like
Or like thought out.
yeah, like we should commemorate because now Juneteenth is it every year now national holiday? Yeah, this
Yeah.
is just like a one-time deal. I
What
think.
was it? What was the holiday?
Veterans Day?
Essentially Veterans Day. Yeah.
Oh, that's not like a okay.
Listen, we don't like everyone in every male in Korea is a veteran.
I know. So why wouldn't they just make it every year?
It's just called
then?
Men's Day.
We love it.
Dude, Men's Day would get canceled so fast.
Dudes
because of the-
rock.
No, because mandatory conscription. Basically, if you do Veterans Day, it just becomes Men's Day.
Yeah, get drunk with your friends day.
with an extra step.
yeah.
I mean, the president is like a known misogynist, right?
Yeah.
I heard
he
that.
hates women.
I heard that.
Wait, how's your spoken Korean?
People will be nice to me and say it's good, but I probably sound like a child.
But you feel comfortable having a conversation?
No, my brain gets really confused because I'm better at constructing sentences in Spanish, but I understand Korean better. So it's kind of a mess.
Oh damn, yeah. That's those. They don't help very much.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your parents, do they speak Korean to each other? Or they speak,
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
They speak Korean to me too.
Okay. So that's why your listening is really good.
It's decent. Like I can't watch like a movie without subtitles. Yeah.
I'm the same way. I still need subtitles for
I
sure.
mean, mostly same.
I remember you, Sylvia, we talked a little bit while we were in New York, and you said you didn't grow up with a lot of Koreans.
Well, my only exposure to Koreans were at church.
Yeah.
But so all of my friends from church were also kind of like the black sheep Koreans of like their upbringing or like
Yeah.
their high school.
Yeah.
And so we were all just like the freak Koreans together.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
for
because
sure.
I also like didn't grow up with a lot of Koreans at school. Yeah, and then I keep my life separate. So like my Korean friends were all just church, and then my school friends were all just completely school.
I'm a big like integrator of friends. If I know for a fact that they're gonna vibe, I want them
Well,
to
here's the
vibe.
thing, right? I suspect like 9 out of 10 times my friends are all gonna vibe, but that 1 out of 10 that they don't, I've never had an experience so bad or traumatizing that I don't do it anymore, but I've definitely cut back. And growing up, I never understood people like Jay, like my friends who want to keep people separate. I'd be like, I don't get
It's
it.
not like you're intentionally keeping people separate.
No,
It's hard to go out of your way and do it though.
Well, also because I think there's a lot of pressure for someone who's introverted like Jay to like be the one to facilitate a conversation and like ask questions.
Like it's
and stuff.
exhausting for you.
Yeah. But like for people like me and James, we love that. Like
Yeah.
that's something that we're just good at. We enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I learned that about myself that, hey, like not everyone's like this, dude. You have to just like be okay with people separating it. And I got a lot better, but when I was young, I'd be like, why not? Why don't you want me to meet your homies, dude? Like what's
what's
the
wrong with
deal?
me?
Is one of them hot or something? Are you like, like gatekeeping?
Yeah, I guess like in college, I definitely was like bring a ton of people together, but also we were throwing parties at our house like on the regular.
Yeah.
And so you just kind of had to, unless you kept it small. And we
Damn.
kept like a small crew of like tight knit friends.
Yeah.
But if we were throwing a party, it's
I
like,
wonder if James Madison, you threw as ratchet of parties as we did at BU, because I feel like
You went to Madison?
yeah.
Did you live in that house with all like the fixie gear guys, Sylvia?
Those are my friends.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like Sylvia hung out with like the fixie gear bike dudes.
They were in like radio and like
Yeah, I did radio.
yeah, hell yeah, dude. That's not. She's a good one. She's a good
I
one.
can't do dabs, so I apologize. I'm like really bad at
Are you
them.
like? It's
They
not-
make me nervous. Yeah, I think that was in Alston.
It was in
right?
Alston. It had the balcony. I
By
remember.
Ringer Park.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But
And-
that house was like, it was like a condemned property or something. It was like such a piece of shit duplex.
I think what's funny is that me and Aaron and some of our friends were also kind of like youth group where it was like the not reject Koreans. Well,
No, we definitely didn't really fit in with like the Koreans for sure.
from like Jersey.
For sure.
Yeah.
Did you
They
like, grow
fucking
up
did
calling
not
people
like
Hyung?
me.
No, I never did the Hyung thing.
I think that's the difference.
Yeah.
If you're the type of Korean that grew up in the U.S. and called like your Hyung's Hyung, you're a different type of Korean American.
I've never
my
done
my
that.
homies and I would do. Oh, it's so cringy to admit this, but there was like a few guys at our church be like, "Yo, call me Hyung," and I'd be like, "Nah, man, we're gonna call you Oppa," and they would be like, "Dude, that's gay." No, stop, dude, that's gay. And we're like, "No, Oppa," what?
Jesus.
Like, because we thought it was just funny, and they got so pissed at us, like they hated us because we were just like the disrespectful underclassmen who just like didn't give a fuck. So yeah, it's so funny to bring that up. I don't think I ever called anyone Hyung until my sister got married, basically.
And you had to.
Then I called my brother-in-law Hyung, and I got more used to it.
Like,
you know?
I guess for me, it almost feels like Koreans. I know a lot of Koreans that like they don't mind if you never call them like Duna or Hyung or what have you, and they just by their name, even if they're like older. But it's almost like Koreans wanting to like not be restricted to Koreanness.
Yeah.
But then Koreans in America wanting to hold on to that as like a
yeah,
and they
symbol of
become
identity.
militant about it.
Yeah, and then,
Yeah.
but then you become militant because it's like this is my culture.
I also
right?
think
This is
there's
my
like a
identity.
familiarity to it especially for like kind of transplants to America from Korea, like international students. Obviously, they're more comfortable with that dynamic. So I totally get why those older like church Hyungs wanted me to call them Hyung. They were like very Korean. But then I was like, "You're in America, baby. Like this is the land of equality." Like,
The eagle soars.
yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, church, we were the rejects at BU for sure. I mean, I was close with Clara. Luckily, me and Andrew were pretty tight with her, and she was the president.
I met her at his
Yeah,
wedding.
you met her at the wedding, but she was the president of the KSA. So she was actually the one person who was like, "Yo, like I like you, like we can be friends." And so like me and Andrew would go and hang out with her a lot.
Shout
But
out Claire.
Yeah,
Claire Pio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Claire Pio, shout
Yeah.
out. But she's like the reason why I you remember I was in KSA, like I was like an upper E board member. Do you remember when we went to the KSA show when you were a senior? No. Okay.
Did you fan dance, bro?
No. We went because like I forget what their names were. There was two girls from your year that were president that year, and they're like, "Oh, all alumni should come. It's gonna be a big." So I went back to BU. The only time I went back to BU when I was in
Where
New
were
York.
you? You were in New York.
Yeah, I was in grad school. And then I hit you up and I was like, "You want to go?" And you're like, "Fuck it, let's go."
Fuck it,
And
we ball.
Yeah. I left my scarf there. And then we went to the show. And yeah. And then I took the Chinatown bus back to New York.
R.I.P.
Oh, is it gone, really?
Fanghua.
Fanghua, yeah.
God, that was insane.
$15 round trip.
And they like you would just hear the most crazy stories of like them getting pulled over and the driver just like running into the woods and never to be
Or
seen
like
again.
someone like shitting their brains out in the bathroom and everyone has to like
Wait, that's like
evacuate.
Greyhound, right, or something?
It's
Yeah,
a Chinatown.
Yeah, I've taken it
coach
before.
bus.
Yeah.
I've heard even one story where someone had like a wok in the back and hooked it up, and you could eat food, and you were like
There's no way.
next to the bathroom.
These are urban legends.
That's an urban legend for sure.
For sure.
I
That's-
like
the
it.
fragrances.
That's either
so
an
many
urban
issues.
legend or that's a challenge from Hookbaek Yorisa, which is my new favorite show of all time. Have you been watching Culinary Class Wars on Netflix?
Someone else has I think my second cousin mentioned it to me.
That's an
it's-
absolute chokehold on the country.
It's the it's the best show I have ever seen.
Because they're just brutal to
No,
each other.
it's Korea has nailed the sauce of what makes reality like TV so good without being fake. So it's not like Real Housewives reality. It's very much a competition reality show, but they've nailed it so well that every episode when a new concept comes out, I'm just like, bro, whoever you paid for like to help you consult with this, like they deserve the money. This is brilliant.
Yeah.
It's genius.
I don't know if it's like the editing or like whatever they do. I cried multiple
Me
times.
too.
watching
I
that show.
teared up. Yeah.
I was crying.
I
you know?
love an excuse to cry. I'm totally
That's
watching
why
this.
I watch Korean dramas.
Yeah,
is like
yeah,
to
yeah.
feel something.
No, it made me so
this,
proud
Yeah, the
of
show
Korea.
does it. Yeah,
That, like when
it's
people get
great.
eliminated, you cry, like because you're so invested, man. Like it's really like their careers are kind of on the line, their egos
They
are
like
being
left
tested,
everything to do this.
and then like the
show.
judge will just be like, "Fuck you," basically. Oh my god, I have to say this. So there's this like guy who's a chef and model. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to like call him out, but he's like pretty well known in the Kyopol community because he's American, he's Korean American.
I mean, the one Korean American contestant.
There's a few. There's a few. But this is gonna out him for sure. But in the first episode, he's like, you know, like, yeah, I'm from LA and like that's a lot of Mexican cuisine down there, so I want to do like a Korean Mexican fusion dish. And he makes this like, it looks delicious actually, if I'm being honest. It looks like a delicious sort of galbichim taco.
Yum.
And then like the judge like takes a bite and essentially goes like, the problem with, you know, this kind of cuisine is that you're trying to get these flavors to mix, but if you just toss them together, and then he switches to English, he goes, it's just bullshit, man. You're eliminated. And then it's just like, I almost wanted to cry because I was just like, I don't even like, know this guy, but if someone told that to me about like my heritage as an LA Kyopo, I would be so fucking
Well, yeah, do you think he
Well-
just didn't get it?
No, I actually think the
No.
judge didn't like him straight up.
Well, I will say, like, I don't want to like, spoil too much, but I will just say one is that particular judge is like
The Mosey
he's-
chef.
Yeah, he's just world renowned.
Yeah, he's a
3
badass.
Michelin star in
He's
Korea.
Korean American, no?
Yeah,
Well,
and
he
so
was born and raised in Korea until 12.
Yeah, so he moved to America when he was 12. So he has American citizenship, but I feel like he has some sort of like thing where
Against Mexican, Korean
not
cuisine?
Mexican, no,
Okay.
just Korean Americans who were like born there, and like if they talk about their
Is that
struggle,
a thing?
He hates that.
I
does.
think it could be, and
Oh, like
well,
he
I mean-
thinks that we're
No, because like, I think that he's
because he probably struggled because I think that
Even
people
more?
immigrate like at a later age. It's really tough.
tough.
yeah,
you know?
junior hires are brutal.
Yeah, and so I feel like I sensed that he had some sort of
absolutely,
like
absolutely.
Resentment.
yeah.
Well, because like we're not spoiling that much, but there's another Korean American chef who makes like a bibimbap dish, right? And he goes like, okay, bibimbap like reflects me. It's a mixed identity, and like I actually groaned and I like laughed, and Jen got so annoyed with
Yeah,
me. But I
'cause
was like, that's so cliche. That's like the worst college essay ever. But but his story, was like, just like bibimbap, I'm a mixture of cultures. Like, okay, whatever. And then the judge basically was like, your story and this dish do not make sense. Like, you're wrong basically about your interpretation of your identity to this dish.
Oh, okay. I interpreted that particular scene a little bit differently because I did groan when he first brought up that idea, but him explaining himself,
totally.
I understood it.
I actually teared up in that scene too because it was a really emotional.
And so the
scene.
judge saying like, this dish tastes good, but like your execution was because it's bibimbap, which is supposed to be mixed, but
Yeah.
you don't actually mix it. So like
He made it like a
the
beef
essence-
Wellington.
Yeah.
So you cut into it. Yeah.
What the- wait.
So
We're not really spoiling anything, to be honest. There's
Yeah.
a lot of great dishes in the show.
that being said, the first dude who got eliminated sucked. So I'm
Yeah.
glad he got eliminated.
I feel like
So,
you
I
can't-
felt bad though. I felt bad.
you can't impress anyone with a galbichim taco in 2024.
This is true.
Right.
This is
It's-
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, even I make galbichim and I'm the worst Korean ever.
Yeah.
No, I feel like listen, when Roy Choi did it, it was cool because it was new.
Yeah, yeah.
But you can't have your
And
own
he's
take.
cool.
Yeah,
Have you like met any like cool celebrity chefs in New York?
I don't think so.
are you in the food?
No.
No,
I mean,
no.
I'm Korean, so I like food.
Yeah.
I
It's-
do think that do think that that's cool. Like that, it's just inherent in our culture. Like I think in America, being a foodie is like an identifying trait. When here, it's like shut
It's a
the
very
fuck up.
practical skill.
Who cares? Everyone likes good
Everyone's
food
a
here.
foodie.
Yeah.
I will say like
No, go ahead.
Save it.
I know a few people on that show, but from what I understand, like one of them made it later into the show. I think he might be cutting out. Again, I haven't watched it. And apparently, like all of the restaurants that are featured in that show are like just booked out for months.
Oh yeah, Jaehyun told me. I was like, we should eat there. She's like, there's no fucking way.
There's no way.
Yeah, I
like
gotta wait.
three, 4. And so like I don't know. You have to like maybe pull strings or something.
Do you have connections?
I know like some of them, but a lot of them I don't know very well.
Are you in food?
I've dipped my toes in food a few
Okay.
times.
No, James is a really good chef. I mean, the reason why we called this the Side Dish Podcast, honestly, is that when we first started, our concept was everyone's restaurants were closing, or like not closing, but closed because of the pandemic, or like they had a lot of free time. So we thought about interviewing all of our F&B friends.
Cool.
Because we know a bunch of restauranteurs, especially in this neighborhood. There are a lot of Kyopoas, like very similar backgrounds to us. And it's funny because I think we've only really interviewed Chuck. you know what I mean?
DK.
And DK, yeah.
Well, actually, the only chef, like, I don't think Chuck. Okay, I want to backstep. Take a step back. I don't know.
You were about to say backstab because you're going to say Chuck isn't a chef.
No. I would never take on the title of chef. But
You should interview Andrew next time he's here.
Yes.
Andrew's
Andrew's been on the podcast
podcast
many times.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah. Actually, when we started the podcast, he had just moved to Korea.
Oh,
So he was like
cool.
on like the first 50 episodes. Like
I was the one that took over.
Yeah, James took over after Andrew moved away.
Wow.
I've never met the guy.
But it's
Big
funny, yeah. So
shoes.
Andrew's a chef, but he was also not classically trained, right?
Well, he went to.
He's the peck.
No,
or
he
he's the
didn't
hook
go to
Yoriza.
He didn't go to school for it.
school.
Yeah, he did.
But he's staged at a bunch of places.
Yeah, he also
and he's
apprenticed with
Oh,
like
that's
a
legit.
master sushi
Yeah.
person. Yeah, his technique is good. I've watched him cook many times. He's got
I've
great.
had him
technique.
sharpen my knives before.
I've had James sharpen my knife before.
And I was thinking, like, I need to sharpen my knives.
No, but yeah, James is a really good chef. We know a lot of people who are in
Home cook.
F&B. Although we haven't cooked in a long time. It's
been a minute.
Yeah, we should get back into it.
Let's line it up.
Yeah, Sylvia, you're a pretty good cook too, huh?
Not like I like to cook, but it's a means to an end. You know, I like to have people over for dinner.
Where do you live in the city now in New York?
I moved to Clinton Hill like a year and a half ago. I got really lucky.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
So I'm actually just like 3 blocks away from Andrew and Val.
Yeah. Everyone, dude, all of our friends moved to that area, like right off Atlantic.
Great area.
Or isn't it off the ACE or
Fulton.
Fulton?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Fulton G stop, you mean? Or the ACE Fulton stop?
AC Fulton.
Okay.
Yeah.
What G stop goes through there?
Classon.
Classon. There we go.
This is so not interesting
I
to
know.
anyone.
I blacked out for a
But people from
second.
New York would be like, "Oh shit, I know that stop." No,
It's gonna
because
be like, Jay, you know, I used to take the 5 and onto the 101 and then like get off at La Cienega.
no, just because like a lot of the homies live in that area
Zone.
now. Yeah, and before everyone lived in Williamsburg or Greenpoint.
Yeah, I was in Greenpoint
Yeah, right.
for, like,
Everyone
6
moved down.
years.
Is it because you got priced out, or just like the scene got lame?
I mean, I didn't want roommates anymore, but it's very different now. Yeah. I live
More Polish.
No, but like I used to live around the corner from this metal bar, and like that got shut down because someone complained to the city like literally every day for like 90 days or something crazy like that.
I mean, a metal bar. I would not want to live near one, personally.
It was an institution,
What was it called?
St. Vitus.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, that's not my scene for sure.
It was, but I think what was great is I was just like a 10-minute walk from the 7, so to get to like Flushing.
Oh, so you were close to Long Island City.
Yeah, I was right
Nice.
under it, so I was like avoiding all the douchiness in the south
And you can
side.
still get into Manhattan really easily.
Yeah, it was great. I loved it.
When I actually talking about subway commutes makes me very nostalgic for New York. I don't know why. Like, it's the best subway system I've taken in the world. Not because of the cleanliness, but
Yeah.
just because of like
It's pretty gnarly.
it's gnarly, and then you build identities around like living off the class in G.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? Like that. People can know so much about you just by knowing which stop.
Or they'll
you
make
live off.
assumptions.
That's true.
Wait, it's the same here. You just go, I live near Noksapyeong Station.
They're like, oh, are you a kyopo or something?
Oh, Jesus
Are you a foreigner?
Christ.
Have you been taking the subway a lot or just taxis in Korea?
Doing both. Because honestly, when I was in Japan earlier this year and forcing myself to use like an app to take the subway,
Because
was
no one
really
can afford
helpful.
the taxi there.
I mean, I was with a bunch of friends, but like I wasn't really taking the subway when I was in Korea the first time. And after doing that in Japan, I was like, oh, this is actually so much easier than I ever could have anticipated.
Yeah. It's very straightforward.
It's simple.
Yeah, so it's been really nice.
But it's like I remember being like $30 or something to like go 2 stations
what?
In a
Japan.
taxi, you mean?
in a taxi in Japan. And being like, yo, I might just walk though. That's like a 35-minute walk.
Yeah.
I'll just do that.
Now Japan is, the dollar is very strong.
Are
so-
you just going for vacation?
Yeah, so we'll be there in December for a week just for a vacation, and we're kind of splurging a little bit. We're going beyond budget, but it's okay.
Tokyo or where?
We're gonna go to Tokyo and then Hokkaido.
Hokkaido?
Hokkaido.
Hokkaido.
Oh, what was that, babe? Hokkaido.
Hakone.
Hokkaido.
Supposed to be really tasty.
I'm glad Jayan's listening through. The producer's listening through.
Jan only pitches in when I say something wrong.
She wanted to. Love that she's listening, but wanted to also lay down.
Respect.
Yo, okay. Also, I was priced out of Europe last week. Honestly,
Oh yeah, how was Belgium, man? So, listeners, James was just in Belgium for a wedding, a very beautiful wedding. I had no idea that they were so classy.
I mean, I still can't tell if like they were really classy or if everyone gets married in a chateau in Europe.
Yeah, no, the photos looked insane.
Wait, so you officiated this wedding?
So, okay, here's the deal. They asked me to, quote, MC the wedding.
Oh, that's different.
And in my head, that's different.
That's
and I
different.
think for most people, it's different. And later,
That's a bait and switch.
I'm reading through like the programming, I guess, and there's like the part where it's like, now do you take Matt to, and I'm like, oh fuck, do I gotta get like ordained or some shit? I'm told I did a good job. I blacked out, but also
Bro, weddings are hectic, bro.
No,
they are. No one knows what the fuck is going on during a
I
wedding.
realize that.
Like, that's a fact.
And I realized the other thing was like a lot of people there heard I was like MCing, which is the term they use. Actually, they call it ceremony master, which I
Whoa.
guess changes it. There were like a bunch of times like throughout that week, people were like, oh, I heard you're the MC. But then like, or basically they thought I was an MC. Like I'm gonna be like, and do the hip hop, the hippie, like at the after
They
party
thought you
or
were the
something.
Beastie Boys?
Like at the end of after the wedding, at the reception or whatever. I'm like, all right, guys, who's ready to? And I'm like actually like in a tux, like now. Do you take?
Dude, they were
Matt?
probably so disappointed. They're like, I heard the MC is really good.
And I was nervous because I was like, okay, well, listen, Matt's grandpa's gonna be there. I don't give the guy a heart attack, so I can't be too funny. But I can't.
Wait, yeah. What's your relationship to these people?
He's one of my best friends growing up.
Matt's great. I fucking love that guy.
Yeah. He went.
Congrats, Matt, if you're listening to this. Congrats, man.
Matt
And
and
Elaine.
So we went to like elementary, middle, high school together, and then we've just been friends. We like moved to LA together for a bit, and like, yeah. Anyways, I was like, I gotta do like a classy. We're at a chateau. I'm in a tuxedo. I can't be doing a tight five here. I've never done a tight five before. I'm not trying to start.
They're
now.
hard.
It's always a loose 25 to 30 minutes.
Yeah,
and
we've
we're
joked
like,
so much about like our tight fives, and none of us has ever done stand
They're
up in our
hard to
lives.
do.
Have you ever done stand up?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay.
No, and so
Because
like,
it's hard.
Yeah, I know it looks hard. I watched Kill Tony. I understand.
I had like three like good jokes. Like with a pause for laugh, like planned in.
Mm-hmm.
They hit just on. They hit
Good.
They hit perfectly.
But that's what an MC does. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
look,
Well, I did that. And
look.
then,
Kevin Hart isn't fucking doing a tight 2 hours at the Oscars. He's MCing the Oscars, and there's jokes in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I was like trying to like balance like sentimental with like a little bit of humor, keep it lighthearted.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like Belgium, the amount of like how much they love finger food.
I was not expecting you to say that.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say chocolate.
Well, no,
Or
incest.
something, yeah, racist. I don't know.
No, like everywhere, like there were a bunch of meals where it's like fries or like Belgian like frites, pommes frites or whatever, or like croquettes, which I found are very fundamentally different than whatever
We think croquettes are.
Yeah, it's like soup in a fried ball. It's like imagine if you got like a bechamel or like a cream sauce.
Ew.
And then like froze it, breaded it, and then deep fried it. And so when you bite into it, there's like sauce built into whatever the fried thing is.
Oh, it's like deep fried butter.
Yeah, it's like deep
Was
fried.
it good?
Yeah. Listen, I love
That
sauce.
sounds great, actually.
Yeah, I love sauce. It's like you bite into it, and it's like a cream soup or something. You know what I mean? Or like you bite into it, and it's like a shrimp bisque or something.
Whoa.
No way, that sounds so good.
And it's like that was like half the food I ate.
Wow.
I was like, damn, these people love fried food and stews, and also just like every form of potato. It was great.
Love that.
Was there any? What was the highlight of your trip?
Like the beers are so cheap. In fact, it's literally cheaper. Well, it's like
than water.
well, it'd be like a 200 ml bottle, which is smaller than this of water, is would be like 2.75 euros.
What?
And then
Why is this so expensive?
But then a beer would be 350, and I'm like, honestly, the choice is easy. Yeah, like, I can't.
And it's more beer.
And it's like a nice beer too,
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
you pay another $1 on top of that, and then you start getting like deliriums and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so and the beers are so strong.
So the highlight was beer.
Beer, the pommes frites, the fries are like pretty fire, honestly. Like,
Nice.
all
And then
the,
what about a low light? Give us
you.
the
Yeah.
low light.
the low light was the fact that I was just like, I had to leave early. I don't know. I want to stay longer.
Boo! That's a bad answer, man.
I know. So Aaron wants me to talk about my plus one. I traveled with my now girlfriend, and
Honestly, if you didn't mention her, and if I were her, I would have been
that's
pissed.
the thing. I was like, I'm gonna bring it up because
Yeah.
she came
So
with me.
breaking news: James Chung has a girlfriend,
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
went
yeah.
to Belgium with her to a wedding.
So she was like, can I come with you? And I was like, oh fuck. I mean, yeah,
Like to the trip or to the wedding?
to just Belgium, right? And I was like,
Oh wow.
yes, but also let me check if I can get you like
yeah.
like it's kind of last minute. Like also if you're
And
not,
some people are not okay with
No, for sure. I would-
girlfriends or boyfriends coming.
I
yeah.
would totally
Especially last minute. I mean,
And
that's-
especially if
know.
you've only been
Yeah.
dating for like a few weeks. I mean,
A few
It's been
a few months.
okay. Okay.
several weeks, a few months, sure.
We were good at hiding it, but anyways,
Well, she probably just wanted to come to the trip. Like, would it matter if she couldn't go to the,
problem
wedding?
Not at all. She would not care, yeah.
Except that in
Oh, the
my
trip
head,
was the wedding.
I'm like
he's gonna be
80% of
there.
what I'm doing
Yeah.
are like wedding or wedding adjacent things.
Gotcha,
Right,
gotcha.
I'm there to see like one of my best friends and like a bunch of high school friends I haven't seen in a while. And if it's just like every time we could hang out during the day and it's like, all right, now we got to go do wedding things. And I just like did sure. It just would have been really awkward. Right?
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, I don't mind if you come to the Belgium thing. Obviously, that would be great. I don't mind. I prefer traveling with someone anyways in general. But let me like put feelers out about the wedding part of it because that's like a huge part of what I'm going to be doing. Also because I'm emceeing the damn thing or whatever it was. But yeah, Matt was like, "Oh yeah, totally, that'd be amazing." And
Nice.
you know, and we had a really good time.
So what was the low light?
Aaron's expecting some like big fight or something, but honestly, it was,
Come on,
I
man.
know, it doesn't have to be related
Exactly.
to your girlfriend.
no, there was
Like,
honestly.
oh
I mean,
man,
his
she
low
was on
light,
her
it's like-
period. We couldn't have sex. Like that could be a low light. I don't fucking know, dude.
Well, but honestly, no, there was
No,
no
like,
like.
what did you like? Someone call
What's
you
wrong
a
with having
chink or
sex on
something?
a
sorry. The low light was fuck. We had to have period sex.
Oh my god!
Sorry,
Do you
girlfriend.
see why I didn't want to bring this up?
Yeah, no. I'm sorry,
My bad.
girlfriend. That was
No,
vulgar.
and so Gina, sorry about that. But honestly, like, I was like so stressed out about the like the speech and emceeing thing. I like wrote out a speech, improved it with ChatGPT a little bit of spicing, just to clean it up a little bit, make it sound more like wedding
Appropriate.
formal. Yeah, like I don't like abide by the rules of weddings.
ChatGPT was like, "Dearly beloved, we are united here between man and woman, as God intended." And you're like reading it, like, "What the fuck?"
I mean, I looked at it the one time. No, but I mean, it made like very like pertinent edits just to like clean things
Yeah.
up.
No,
and make it sound more
ChatGPT is
normal.
fucking.
My dad uses
Killing
it
it.
to translate his poetry.
Oh, your dad's a poet?
Wow.
Well, your dad does. He writes poetry.
He writes poetry.
I would love to read your dad's
Amazing.
poetry.
It's very religious.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So can we read it? Is that a yes or
I'll
no?
ask him.
Your dad's like, as the deer panted for the water, so my soul longeth after you.
물에 걷고 있는데.
I would,
목말려서.
Oh my god, I would love poetry reading in Korean by both of you guys.
I sorry for this non sequitur. I actually worked with a student whose grandma wrote poetry. We translated some of her stuff. It was really good.
did she use ChatGPT
No,
too?
no, this is years ago. Years ago, and she was applying to Swarthmore, and she's like, my big high school project is I want to translate a book of poetry for my grandma. So I helped her do line edits as a
That's so
native English speaker.
sweet.
And I was like reading this shit, I was like, damn,
Yeah.
even without like an English speaker editing the line breaks, like this is pretty good. Yeah, I was really
It's
impressed.
just sad.
No, it was about it was all nature shit, which is even better. 'Cause it's like this kind of neoclassical, romantic, sublime kind of poetry. It was just really
No trauma.
yeah, just really great, like
Very
odes to a
off-brand.
tree, odes to a plant. Like it was. I was just like, yeah, I wish that I wish I could write poetry like this, honestly, but I'm not as
Wait,
insightful.
are we doing book club this weekend or is it next weekend?
It's this weekend.
Okay.
What's the book?
Yes, I'll give you.
It's a poetry book.
Yeah, I'll give you a few hints. He's Asian American.
Ocean.
Yes. I love how you immediately knew.
Of course.
I saw the books on your shelf and I was
there we
like,
go.
that checks out.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're doing Vuong's like what is it called though? It's called something like really deep.
Was it the new one?
Exit wounds.
I think it's
Nice
his
Guys and
first,
Exit Wounds or something?
her first
I haven't
collection.
read that
Nice Guy with
one.
Exit Wounds. I've read a few pieces or a few poems, and it's so depressing.
Of course.
I mean, he won the T.S. Eliot Prize for a reason. It's complicated.
And the MacArthur, right?
Listen,
He won a MacArthur.
I think he has a MacArthur.
Wow.
Listen,
Yeah.
I read some
Wow.
T.S. Eliot in my time, and it was much easier to understand. Well,
No,
maybe
it
not.
wasn't.
It was not.
No,
It was not.
Eliot and Pound are like the most inaccessible poets. That's why they have awards named after them. And reading Ocean Vuong, I'm like, is this about suicide? And I reread it and I go, oh my God, this is a gun. Like he's describing a gun.
He's-
but he's describing it in this really dense way.
He's brilliant.
He's really good. Yeah, he's brilliant.
I just remember like my first pass of the book. I would read a poem, be like, "Man, this is beautiful." I have no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, totally.
Like sonically, it is. Like,
yeah.
It is. It's like aesthetically
it
pleasing.
sounds really good.
My
yeah.
eardrums are very pleased at the moment, but like
That's like 3-dimensional chess with poetry.
yeah, I I have no idea what he's talking about. Like also a lot of Rust, like references to Rust.
Yeah, I feel like he has like an
Metal.
STD or something. I feel like there's something coded into his poetry about sexually transmitted diseases, and I haven't quite hacked it.
Okay,
but
that's not where I was going.
No. I noticed something
wanna make
about.
sure we're
I
not
noticed
doing
something
other
about
things.
like equipment not working, like infections. Like it's very like visceral, like
Who does-
bodily.
I think like did you finish it yet?
I haven't no.
Wait, so your father writes poetry. Do you also write poetry?
No.
I feel like you're not really an artist. You don't identify as an
But
artist
you're
as
like
much.
a writer, right?
No,
You write?
I don't think I identify as an artist, but I like to make things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you're really crafty, and you are creative as a person. Like,
But I think-
those are not mutually exclusive.
Yeah, I think identifying as an artist it'd be a stretch.
It'd be a little bit of a. I mean, even I went to art school technically, and I don't even call myself an artist because I just feel like you really have to earn that title.
Yeah.
Listen,
I don't have the
agree.
discipline.
I
Yeah, I
got a
don't have the
bachelor of
discipline.
science. I don't consider myself a scientist.
And you're not a bachelor anymore either, so. Tune in next week.
He'll be here all week.
Oh, actually, question. So I was getting dinner with also another Korean American who lives here.
We know him.
He was saying the difference with dating. He was like, "Have you noticed there's a lot of couples here?" And I was like, "Oh, I wasn't sure if that was like in my head or not."
That you notice it when you first come.
And he
Everyone's
was
paired
like,
up.
"Yeah, like people don't have commitment issues like they do in America." And I was like, "What?" It was a crazy. Like I had never thought of it that
Yeah.
way. Like people call each other's like boyfriends and girlfriends
They want-
after like the second date here.
Yeah,
I've-
people DTR very fast.
What the hell?
Jay and I got married after 3 dates.
3 dates?
I'm kidding.
Oh
I'm
my
joking.
God, you almost gave me a heart attack.
but a serious example, like I remember there was at my first job in Korea it was like a Friday, and one of the girls comes in. She's like in the accounting or whatever. She comes in like all dolled up, like looking cute, like makeup, like more than usual, whatever. And everyone's like, "Damn, you got a date or something?" She's like, "Yeah, I have a blind date lined up," which is very common here.
That's cool.
Yeah, and
That's
then
cool.
Monday comes into work, and everyone's like, "How'd it go?"
And she's got a ring on her finger?
She's like, "I have a boyfriend." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah. They definitely had sex.
I wouldn't even go as far as to say that.
I think they just get quick into the.
I think like
defining.
I
really?
think defining
thing,
it
yeah.
and like creating that like boundary can be.
I just feel
fast.
like my experience dating Korean girls, I would come back from a date being like, I guess I'm dating her now because I want to continue this physical
but I feel like
relationship.
on the other, it's just more like I feel like maybe like creating exclusivity early on, but it's like maybe willing to like break it off more easily.
He also gave me that disclaimer of like, yes, that happens, but also people like end things much more frequently, that makes sense. Like,
Totally.
thank God. You know?
The real DTR in Korea is like, did you meet the parents?
Well, that only happens when you're like
marriage.
engaged, right?
Yeah, but it's like there's no in between.
I mean, Jay met my parents before we got married. Even before we got engaged.
Even Val and Andrew's parents didn't meet until they were like engaged, and they were dating a long time.
Yeah, but Andrew had met
but like
Val's
the parents
many times.
Oh, I guess that's different.
Yeah.
That's totally
But
different.
Andrew was like kind of tight with Val's parents, honestly.
They seem chill.
Yeah, very chill.
Yeah.
I guess that's different. The parents meeting each other is different.
Yeah, that's intense.
That's the real deal.
Yeah.
Bro, God, I was so nervous when my parents and Jay's parents had to get dinner. And then my mom was like, I want to get dinner again with them. I was like, I don't know if I could broker that deal, Mom. That's like not normal.
Yeah, I feel like being an ambassador.
Yeah, I was like, Mom,
Second Geneva Convention.
Mom, that's not going to happen. But it did happen, and I think the dinner went well.
Yeah.
I feel like if my parents ever like meet a significant partner's family, I'm just gonna be worried they're gonna like it's just talk about God, like trying to like convert them to Jesus Christ or something.
Oh, I see. So basically, Sylvia's dad. Have you read my poetry?
I love Jesus.
They became. They're not really. We were always. At least from my.
Your
my
parents are
lifetime.
missionaries, aren't they?
They became missionaries
Yeah.
after I moved to Korea,
Where are they missionaries at?
the Dominican Republic.
Oh, fuck. We have a lot to talk about.
Okay,
Damn.
I love Dominicans.
I'm still.
I went on a mission trip to the DR.
Oh, yeah?
What year?
I was like in high school. It was
Okay.
totally fucked up,
Bro,
but I had a
the
great
Haitian
time.
kids there. It's sad, bro.
It's crazy.
It's gotten worse because Haiti
Shit.
does not have like a functional government at the moment, and the
Right.
DR itself is getting.
They assassinated their president.
Yeah, then the DR itself is like getting slightly pretty wealthy, like like consistently so at least, like it's developing, and so now you have like one half of an island which is like completely destitute, no functioning government.
and the DR is like mad racist, like colorist.
Oh yeah, I mean because like Haitians are black, but
And
the
they're
DR
like,
is like
we have the
Hispanic.
good
Hey, but
hair.
Haitians are black
really?
and French.
and
French.
and like they don't share a language.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Like Haitians speak
And-
like a French like
Creole.
sort of like so you can like kind of understand if you know French, but it's different.
And then even Dominican Spanish, like all my Latin friends will say that it's like, they'll joke saying that it's not really Spanish.
I had a
'cause it's
hard
so-
time communicating my like bit of Spanish in the. I mean, like I figured it out. I was like, okay, it's not coche, it's caro. Okay, we'll figure it out.
I'm sure you're fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
I mean, they're all pointing at you saying chino anyway.
yeah. So, well, these guys knew. They hang around with enough Koreans.
Gotcha.
But no, it's a vibe. I mean, listen, when I go visit, it's where the beaches are beautiful and have a good time. The food's okay.
Not a lot of vegetables.
Not beans.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I feel like that's a great place to end the podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Side Dish
Wait,
Podcast.
y'all don't have sponsors?
Of course you do.
Really?
Yeah, we insert them later.
Oh, okay.
We
Like a
put it in
professional
post. We put it in post.
Also, wait, can I
of
mention
course we have
something?
sponsors.
I wanted to bring this up earlier. The president of my KSA was Chinese, which bothered me a lot. Not because, Emily, you're great, but also, I just like, when I first heard that, I was like, I wanted to know more.
I think that's fair.
That's fair. We'll talk about it in the next episode. Sylvia, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, yeah. And with that said, we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Bye.
DJ Khaled.
No, that guy's canceled.